Okay, so hello everyone. So welcome back. We need another name now. It's going to be for the cooking classes. Okay, so today we decided we're going to do a mug cake and a brownie recipe. You can notice that most of our recipes gravitate towards chocolate. It's the best thing in life. Okay, so let's see. So a mug cake, you're going to need a mug, which I forgot to pick as well. So grab your mug if you haven't. I think I'll just use Asia's mug. Okay, so basically we will use a microwave. So then you want to make sure that your mug is microwave safe, and you can actually mix everything in a mug. So that's pretty cool. This is meant to be like a quick go-to healthy-ish recipe for, you know, when you want, like, maybe you don't have time to make a breakfast. And you want something sweet, something that'll replace, like, let's say pancakes and syrup. What else? You know, or again, like a dessert on a random day. So it serves a lot of purposes. So we actually were making mug cakes last year in Egypt. We did like this whole thing where all the kids got together with their own mugs and they had various toppings. So those toppings that I showed you last time, where are they? Keep hiding them because Abdullah is always reorganizing my pantry. Okay, so just found hemp seeds. So if you have little containers like this, it's just easy to, like, you know, quickly pour and mix into your recipes, making them more nutrient dense. So seeds especially have a high amount of healthy fats and proteins that are really good for you, keep you full for longer. But then you have to be mindful that when the when you put more of these, then you need to understand that the calorie level will also go up. So maybe like a 150 calorie mug cake could go up to like 400 calories. Okay. All right. So what do we need today? Coconut flour. So I've got mine. I haven't even opened it yet, actually. So I don't know what you think about coconut flour. I have like a love-hate relationship. Like, I don't like it in the savory stuff. Sweet stuff, I do quite enjoy it. So coconut flour, you can get from really anywhere, Amazon too. And in this recipe, I know some people like they may have almond flour, and you can use that as well. The ratios will just be different. You'll probably need more of the almond flour. Okay. For protein today, I just want to show you what I have. This is the brand that I use, BioTrust Vanilla or chocolate. They also have other flavors, but I've been using this for many, many years. Smells really good. And if you don't have protein powder, that's totally fine. You can just completely skip it. You could increase egg whites, or if you have flax flour, but really it's not necessary. Anyways, flax will change the flavor as well. So I have also collagen. This is something, again, that, you know, is really good for you. This one has MCT powder. I got this when I was trying out the keto diet a while back, and it smells good. The thing is, like, most of these, like, it's hard to get used to the taste of some of these things, but when you just put like a little bit in your recipes, then the taste just, you know, is masked by all the sweetness. Okay. All right. So we've got the coconut flour, protein powder, baking powder, cinnamon. I actually don't like cinnamon a whole lot, whereas I like nutmeg. So any spice, really. Any flavor, you can even skip it all together and just keep it like purely chocolate. You could also add like orange zest, anything to add any kind of flavor, coconut flavor, whatever you want. Okay, then for sweetener, again, stevia, erythritol, this is what I have. I'm gonna need some almond milk, so I'm gonna grab that. Or any kind of milk. Almond milk is just because anyone who's trying to be dairy free, has any kind of allergies, right? So I've got my almond milk, and then the last couple of things would be eggs or egg whites. You could do 1.5 eggs, or just 1 egg, really, if you don't want it, you know, less spongy, but it's still good. And yeah, so 1 egg or 3 egg whites, or 1.5 to 2 eggs. It's up to you. I'm not really picky about the exact ratio. I think 1 is basically the minimum, okay? And then for sprinkling, you can add, or for more flavor, you can also add cocoa powder or cacao powder and some extra cinnamon, okay? Some people love cinnamon. I'm just not one of those. So I'm just gonna grab my egg. Forgot that was in the recipe. All right, so I've got my mug. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna mix all the dry ingredients. So combine them in your mug until they're well mixed. So let's get that. I think I was giving you all the ratios, but let me know if you didn't catch something. So the coconut flour is 1 tablespoon. It's my first time making it with coconut flour. I usually make it with almond flour, which I make on myself as well. I just make my homemade, buy a big bag of almonds. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of the collagen, and I already made a mess here. Ugh, powder just inhaled it. I don't know, it's very fine. Okay, and my vanilla protein. So that's again optional, just to boost the protein, right? Because we want to get about 30 grams of protein at every meal, at least for adults. All right, so ½ teaspoon baking powder. No, is this ½ teaspoon? No, it's half. Oh yeah, it is 2½. Okay, my baking powder. Next is the cinnamon or any kind of spice that you want. So I'm gonna definitely add nutmeg. I simply love nutmeg. You can also combine nutmeg with cinnamon, a little bit of each. So about ½ teaspoon. Kind of strong. All right, so the sweetener, I think I'm gonna stick with the lower end, and I don't want you to do that. Like, go ahead, pour your sweetener into it. Don't want it to turn like the mousse the other day. Okay, so I'm putting just under 1 tablespoon of my sweetener. So let's see, I'm gonna find a fork to mix it all up. Okay, so in addition to this, it's just all mixed up. You guys can probably not see everything that I'm doing. Where's my screen? There. Yeah. So yeah, just, you know, mix it plenty. Keep mixing. It's kind of nice. Everyone has their own mugs and, you know, own little ingredients, and then you just have to wait in line 90 seconds each, and then you're done. Alrighty, so time now. I'm gonna add the milk first. So about 2 tablespoons of almond milk. You can actually even just use water if you really need to make this like super low calorie, low carb, even lower carb. Okay, now baking extract. So if you want to add like any kind of, I'm just going to use vanilla extract, but you can add coconut, almond. I have peppermint. I should probably show you my extract collection, but I really need more flavors there. So important to get a flavor so that your mug cake doesn't taste like what's it called? Eggy. So those are my little extract bottles and some food colorings as well. It's pretty neat. Okay. I'm just gonna mix this, the almond milk in, and I'm gonna break the egg in there as well. Now again, people can, you know, in order to cut the calories, they can just use egg whites instead of the whole egg. 2 to 3 is good. What else is missing? I'm gonna add some cocoa powder as well. Let me grab that. Got it. With here? Yes. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna put in like 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. Initially, this is going to be a vanilla flavor, but now it looks like it's going to be a chocolate flavor. Where are your water bottles? There's so many upstairs in your rooms. Okay, 1 second, I need to pause the recording. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Like, it's all mixed in, right? And now there's a couple of ways to go about it. You can just put it in the microwave for 90 seconds, or oh, you know what I forgot to mention is make sure to spray the mug, the inside of the mug with some kind of cooking oil or cooking spray. But now it's all done, so you'll just stick to the side to scrape it down and eat it up. What I used to do, actually, I totally forgot about this stuff, is I would actually put like maybe a teaspoon of butter first in this, and then melt it, and then just swirl it around, so that coats it, and then also becomes part of the recipe as well. So go ahead, and if you want to add any kind of oil in this right now, I think I was just going for like a super low calorie option, but 1 teaspoon of butter will just actually give it like a good taste if you have, or any kind of oil. I should add that in the recipe notes for later. Okay, so we are ready. So I'm actually not gonna bake it just yet. So what we're gonna do is put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, take a look. It should set and not jiggle, right, when you move it. And if it jiggles, then put it in for another 30, and then another 30. And then you can sprinkle some cinnamon on top and maybe some whipping cream and enjoy it. So that was it.